Javier or John, which one you prefer?
Javier. This is Javier.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is Javier.
And I regret John, as you can see. Yeah.
Yes. When this love for the Beatles started?
And it started when I was 8 years old. I fell in love with them when I was 8 years old. I was at my parents' home, and they appeared on the screen singing A Hard Day's Night.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It was the first time music had colors, smells, as I had imagined. So that was the first time I was 8 years old.
Yeah. You are your mother tongue is Spanish.
Spanish, yes. All my parents are Spanish from Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
My language is Español, Spanish.
yes.
So
Yeah.
and I speak
And when did you start learning English?
when I was 8 or 9 years old because
Yeah.
of the Beatles.
Yes.
Yes, and I told my mom I want to study. I want to learn how to play guitar, and I want to learn English, the language. So because of the Beatles.
Mm.
So that was the first time when I was 8 years old. Yeah, with no resemblance,
Yeah.
because I was a kid. So yes, because everybody say, you play as John because of the resemblance. No, I play Beatles since I was a child.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When you realized you look like John?
When I was 17 years old, I was with a friend of mine. We were watching TV, and the Beatles appear on the screen,
Yeah.
singing something.
Yeah.
John with long
Yeah.
hair, and I had let my hair grow long, and he said, "Oh my God, you look so much like John." And I said, "Yes, you're right. I look like John," but I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So my friends told me, "You look like John." So yeah, that was the first time when I was 17 years old.
Yeah. That seemed like a blessing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you love Beatles and you look like John,
Yes, I was born in 1980, and my mom, the name of my mom is Julia. So oh my God, I was speaking with Julia, John Lennon's sister.
yeah.
He said, when were you born? I said 1980. Oh, tell me about your parents. Yes, my father is Roberto and my mom is Julia. Julia? Okay, please don't tell me about your life because I'm scared about. Yes. So it was funny.
Yeah. You were not born in December.
No, in June, 17th of June.
Yeah, okay.
The day before Paul.
Yeah.
Paul is 18th of June, and
Yeah.
I'm 17. Yeah.
When you started singing, learning singing, when that happened? That happened.
All at the same time when I was 8 or 9 years old, and I started playing typical music from my country, samba,
Yeah.
tango, that kind of
Yeah.
music. And I wanted to play Beatles songs, Beatles tunes, and I said, no, I don't want to play samba, tango. I want to play Beatles. No, you have to play this. No, I want to play. So at the same time, I remember I bought some books with chords and something like that, and I started playing Beatles songs for my own. So that was the first time, 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, and I put my band together. I founded the band when I was 19 years old. I was playing solo.
Until then, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have learned yourself a little bit like the Liverpool accent and everything.
Yeah.
It must have been a lot of work to do that.
Yeah, because I was working on a musical in 2019, and I was living with Helen Anderson. She was a close friend of John Lennon since our school days, and she was who designed the famous John Lennon leather cap.
Yeah.
And I was living with her during 3 months, and I met relatives of John, Julia, and John Lennon's sister, Julia. And Julian Lennon, he knew about me because Helen put a picture on post a picture on her Instagram. And Julian said, "Oh my God, and I love him." And he started following me on Instagram, and he's liking all my pictures and videos and recreating his dad. So that's wonderful, because I'm a musician, a singer, I'm an actor, and I love recreating John. And that was what the people see on me. I'm not a crazy man who lives, "Oh, I'm John, yes, I'm John." No, I'm Javier, who loves John very much. Yes, this is what I do. Recreate John.
When I saw you on the stage, you are very, very close to the real thing.
I've been studying very much his movements and the chew gum. I don't have, because I know how. "Oh, how are you doing, folks? This is me speaking. This is John speaking with his voice." And so I set my mind into John's mind when I'm on stage. That's good, and I love very much. And for example, when I said, "Anyway, we'll have to carry on. We'll do the last number, like the Scousers say, number, number." Anyway, and I love doing that and see the audience looking at me with eyes wide open and very moved or dancing. I love doing this very much, very much.
Have you considered having a Japanese girlfriend?
My girlfriend is Japanese. No. I'm kidding you. No. Everybody say about Japanese, but no. But I love Yoko, because John loved Yoko, so it's okay. Yes.
Maybe you have to teach your girlfriend to be like Yoko. Act
yes,
like Yoko.
maybe, yes. And I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it. Yes, maybe we can do the bedding or something.
Take the picture where they lie in the bed.
Exactly. Yeah, we can't repeat that picture. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna think about it. Yeah.
You obviously love what you do.
Yeah, very much. And I love singing. I love traveling. I love seeing the audience, as I told you before, with eyes wide open, or the new generations coming to my shows, and that's good. And I love when I receive messages on Instagram from children telling me, "I saw you on that concert, and then I went to buy a new record of the Beatles, of John." Well, that's what I love. That's what I love, and then that's my job. To show the new generations John playing on the stage. I love doing this, and I love the good vibes, and that's what I feel on the stage. I receive the feedback with people. It's beautiful. It's amazing. People is loving John, and I'm Javier Parisi, who received the love to John. So it's good, and I love doing this. This is my life.
Yeah, maybe that's your calling. That's your calling, to keep the Beatles alive.
Yes, I think, and I want to. What I love doing is see the people happy and give a positive message about peace, love, and a lot of things that when the people come to see me, I love seeing them happy. They go back home and they say, "Oh, it was a great night," and they can think about other things. Maybe they had a bad day, they come to my concert and it changed a little. So I think that what I do is to see people very, very happy. I want to see people happy and in peace. That's what I love doing.
Yeah, I understand it very well. That's why I do radio.
Yes, and you are helping a lot of people on radio, because you don't know where your voice is entering on different houses, maybe with some issues, and you are there, you are helping there. The people is accompanied by you. So yes, you're doing that.
Yeah, so I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Thank you, Javier. You're doing excellent job.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Radio Nostalgia.